Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about mental fitness. I know it is a very common topic being spoken these days, especially post COVID. We read and hear about a lot of mental fitness, mental health issues. It's one of the reasons I wanted to speak about the topic as well, as I have seen a lot of people around me going through some very difficult situations. So, what we will talk about is what is mental health and mental fitness, what is causing mental health issues, and how can you get over that, right? Three things. So let's start with what is mental health or mental fitness. I think everyone knows about physical fitness, right? Everybody goes to gym, we exercise, we work very hard on eating proper food to keep our health very fit. But what do we all do on a daily basis to keep our mental fitness better than before? Not a lot. Similar to how physical fitness can be worked upon, mental fitness also can be worked upon it. So, mental fitness is nothing but your overall well being, the state of your mind, and how do you feel in terms of your life? Are you happy? Are you sad? So, this is what is basically mental health. The common issues that can cause mental health issues is categorized mostly into these three. Now, I'm not a psychologist, so I'm just telling this based on how I got information, speaking to people, reading books, and things like that. So the main three things that I've read and heard about is, first is biological. Biological reasons are coming from your genetics, from your gene pool. If there is somebody in your family who's had mental health issues, it's quite likely that they may have passed it on to the gene. It's not very common, but it can quite happen. I've often seen this as well. A lot of people who have such issues, when I speak to them, they do say that they've had some people in their family having similar issues and stuff. So you can speak to your parents, grandparents, and ask them if you can get some information. Not that it's going to change anything, but it'll be good for you to be aware of. And you can work on it. I will tell you how you can do that as well. Now, that's the biological part of it. Now, there's a psychological part of it as well. The psychological part, how it affects you is, for example, a lot of times, you hear of people gone through physical abuse, mental abuse as a child. Then there is a good chance that they may have mental health issues. They may feel lonely. They may be alone, or like they may have lost their parents. They may not have anyone around them. So this can bring psychological issues to people, and that causes mental health issues as well. The last one is environmental. When we speak about environmental issues, this is very relevant for every one of us. Like watching social media, you see your friends posting pictures. They all look so happy, they look fit, they look glamorous, they have good relationships, and you start worrying about it. You start comparing your life. Your friend has got a good job, your friend has got a lot of money, they got a new car, so you start worrying about it. These are environmental issues, and these can also cause mental health issues. So please be aware of these three categories. Now that you know what causes it, what can you do? What can you do to fix this issue? Well, there are few things you can work on, right? Like I said, you improve your physical fitness with a lot of intent of dieting and exercising. Very similarly, mental health also can be worked on. And interesting enough, the first thing I recommend is eating healthy, having good amount of nutritious food, enough balanced diet with vegetables, fruits, legumes, protein, a good balanced diet. It's very, very important for you to have a good mental fitness as well. Imagine if you have a lot of junk food. Have you tried this? You have stomach full of fried chips or something really oily, something greasy. You feel so heavy and you feel very depressed, like a bit low. It's satisfying when you're eating, but not after. There's a very common joke in Australia. They say, what do you like about Indian food? The taste. What you don't like about Indian food is the next day after the Indian food, which is a spicy, greasy. If you have such kind of spicy, greasy Indian food, then you're in trouble, right? तो सेहत के लिए जो अच्छा है वो खाना चाहिए. So try that, because that really brings an overall feeling of goodness as well. And that is why, if you think about it, people who meditate, they look at sattvic foods. In fact, it's often said that if you avoid onion and garlic and hing, asafoetida, on a daily basis, because these are medicinal foods. So if you avoid them daily, it also brings in a more happier self, because these items can induce non-sattvic behavior or something that is not good for your health kind of behavior. In terms of mental health, I'm talking about, not physical health. So eating good, healthy, balanced diet is the first thing. And second thing is definitely physical exercises. So when you exercise, your body releases good hormones that brings a lot of, it releases stress out of your body. It releases all the negativity out of your body. So please try and work on your physical fitness as well. And that doesn't mean you got to go to gym every day and work out for 1 hour. Even a 20-minute brisk walk around your area. Um, at your home, you can do pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, whatever you can do. Keep your health active. If you are living in an apartment, walk up and down the staircase 10 times. That's a nice health activity as well. This will make you also prevent health issues from a mental perspective as well. The third one is, of course, not binge watching on social media. The things that makes you always compare. So please don't do that, because you have to remember that everybody's life, what they portray on social media, is not real. For me, for example, you may all be watching my videos and thinking, wow, Ashok is having a fantastic life, he has no problems. Well, we all have a set of problems, but it's how we deal with it, right? So just remember, behind every nice person you see, they have a difficult, challenging life as well. So don't get lured by these kind of things, right? So just be conscious about what you're watching. I always suggest that watch positive things. I do that, even if there's negative news in the paper, I avoid reading it. Because you're not going to get anything out of by knowing how many people got killed, where there was a bomb blast, where there was a terrorist attack, where somebody raped someone. These are unwanted information for you. It's all put there so that you will read them. So avoid reading negative news, binge watching social media. This will really help you think differently. The fourth point I want to mention is you have to start living a positive life, which you can do by stop complaining. Every day we all have a habit of coming and complaining about everything right from the time we wake up in the morning. Why can't we look at life at a half full rather than half empty? Why can't you be happy with what you have in front of you rather than what you don't have? Yes, of course, we don't have a lot of things that we aspire, but it's our mind which is making you happy or sad. So start living with a lot of contentment and rejoice even small wins. When you start celebrating these small wins, you certainly start living in a more happier way. Think about it. There is happiness all around you. If you're not sure about it, go to an orphanage or go to a place where people have nothing and you feel so thankful. Remember, during COVID, people were dying of food, no work, nothing. So many of us are in a very, very happy place. So have a lot of gratitude. You can do that by practicing gratitude every day. Write down who are you thankful for, what are you thankful for, even from the food you eat, the air you breathe. Please don't forget that. The next point I wanted to mention is my favorite. I've spoken about it many times, is spirituality, right? Meditation, breathing exercises, yoga, mindfulness. Practice these things. I have spoken about it in many videos. I started my inner engineering program with Sadhguru. I recommend that as well as a start. I'm not propagating you to follow Sadhguru, but please take only the program content which is very, very good. If you like Sadhguru's teachings, you can follow him. He's a great guy, according to me. So that's a good start, because the more you meditate, the more you get control over yourself, and the more you start feeling happier about things around you as well. And the last point I want to mention is for you to talk to people and let out your feelings. Please don't keep things to yourself. If you have a challenge, speak it out. Tell people. Tell your friends, tell your parents, have a mentor, whoever you can, even to strangers. I have people, people write to me telling their problems. And wherever possible, I've replied to them. So don't feel you're lonely in life. Everybody is in a lot of issues, but many of us don't worry about it. If you ask me personally, I'm a very stress-free person, right? A lot of challenging things happen. I don't take it as a failure. I just take it as a challenge. I move on, and I'm always at a happy place. So chill, lead a happy life. We are all supposed to be grateful for everything we have. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Till I see you next time, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Thank you.